first and foremost, big up all the subscribers, big up all the people that leave comments, all the sharers, all the commenters. You're all doing a good thing. Keep pushing the channel out there. Keep it up. Allegedly time, innit? Yeah, strictly for entertainment purposes. Here we go. Maybe true, maybe not. Right. Get in the car, man. But I've said it a million trillion times. Getting the car back in the day was so easy. I mean, if I'd have been born before I was born, I mean, people used to go out with like a box of car keys, just go out trying them till they found the right one. I mean, Astras, old Astras, Vauxhalls and things, you could get in them with like half a tennis ball on the lock. I mean, key or just wiggle the flathead about in the lock. I mean, and you just see it go ding, ridiculous. Right. So I needed a motor allegedly, right? So I was out and about. Me and me mate, me and me me and me alleged partner in crime was out and about creeping for a motor, yeah. Not a motor to sell, a motor for to do a moving, basically. Good thing about motors back in the day, genuine. We used to keep motors, chordies, literally until the doors fell off, until the wheels fell off, until the gearbox fell out or something. Just driving back like there was ours, and when they broke down, just get out, go and get another one. Genuine. Me and my power out. We're being picky as per. That's too dirty. It's got a crack in the window. You know, let's go and stand around the air. Let's go and stand down there for a bit and do a zoot. You know what I mean? A lot of standing around doing zoots till about 4 in the morning till it was like, oh no, the sun's coming up now. We've got to do it. We're young. We don't care. We're having a laugh. You know, in my own twisted way. I can't talk for him. This is all my own experience again. Innit? I can only talk from my own experience. But in my own way, I just enjoy these nights, moving and mooching about, silent, looking for a motor. I'm not talking about creeping up to houses. I'm talking about just looking for a motor on roads. People. It's not like today where motors they're parked everywhere, but you're never gonna take them unless you're a computer whiz, mate. You know what I mean? Or just got the keys. Back then, get out of a screwdriver, get a lolly stick off the floor. No tool needed, man. Right, so we found our target. We locked on. It's an old Ford under a J-Reg. Under a J-Reg. It's probably because the steering locks were like twigs under a J-Reg. You just snap it. Probably nowadays it's under a Z-Reg or whatever it is, wherever it went up to. Back then, under a J-Reg, we locked onto our target. Zoom. There'd been a couple we'd had a look at, you know, it's like, you know, you creep up, well, that's too bait. The car coming in distance, it's going wrap the zoot. That settled the nerves. Got to hurry up now. It's got severe dry mouth. We've got like the white bits coming on the side of the mouth, like looking for. We've got to get them out. We got to go home and have a drink. Anyway, there's one, and it was down the road, somewhere in Gidea Park, right in Romford. Little area in Romford, Gidea Park. Always good for motors. Back then, don't do it. I'm not advocating for anyone to do it. Please God, don't follow this as don't follow my hectic non-existence as any sort of a way to go, mate. Yeah, this is a way not to go. We found it. Yeah, we're there. We creep up. Once we do it, you just got to do it. I mean, there's no two ways. The way we used to do it, there's no two ways about not looking bait, not looking like you're looking like exactly you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, you're not looking like you've lost your keys, right? So we walk up to the door, driver's side, passenger side, whatever side, doesn't matter. You passenger side usually, yeah. Actually, saying that we don't want to bait the driver's side up as much. Yeah, we think we're being smart. Passenger side, walk up to it, both of us, hoods up, hands in your pockets, to the last minute. Have we got gloves on? Probably not. They just get in the way when you're trying to crack open a door, yeah? Fingers in, both of us, in the passenger's door on the top. Feet up on it, or whatever, just leaning back, both of us, just yanking it back, bending the door. that way. Yeah, window won't smash. Spending it. Spend. Pull it out a bit more as much as you can. Enough to put your arm in, our arm in, my arm in. Undo the door. Yeah, undo the door. Bend the door back into shape. Both of us. Both jump in. Him in the driver's seat or whatever. I slide in the passenger seat. Lock the door. Yeah, we bent it back into shape. We can shut it again now. I mean, probably doesn't look pretty to the person whose door it belongs to, but, and again, I'm not boasting about it. I'm just saying this is the way. This is exactly what happened. Now we're in. Yeah, if need be, we've got to snap the steering lock. Yeah, so there's no need be about it. We've got to snap the steering lock. If need be, we'll open the doors again and get out and bend it. Sometimes you need a bit more room, right? But we've shut the doors. They're locked. I've shut the door. It's locked. So in case anyone comes running up, the door's locked. Yeah. We just both just sort of bending it and grabbing hold of it and bending it. You've got to go a certain way, bend it and sticking your feet in and bending the steering wheel and getting on, like we're playing Twister in the motor, trying to bend, like, break the steering lock, allegedly, of course, allegedly. Maybe this is fake, this story. It snaps. You can feel it snap. And by the way, it's dangerous. If you don't snap it properly when you're driving about, when they come back on, like, I've literally been driving, like, not me personally, but like been in the car 60, 70, and steering lock comes back on. It's scary, man. Steering lock snapped. Okay. Now, black box. Fingers get in underneath where the steering column underneath it. Yeah, rip off the black box, the black plastic. Cutting mine to shreds. There's no two ways about it. Back in the day, I wasn't worried about dabs in a Chorley motor. I mean, you just got to get in and get out. I mean, this isn't quick, is it? Like, this is bending the door out, getting in, bending, like breaking the steering lock. This is minutes and minutes. You can get it down to a T, but there's no two ways about it. Even when you get down, it's just minutes, isn't it? So now, then we've got to miss it back. Let's separate the way, pull out the thing, yeah, where the key goes in. And that's how you start it. Yeah, you can stick like I said, you can stick a lolly stick in there if truth be told, and just turn it. You can stick any key in there, turn it. Screwdriver, turn it. Ready to go. Yeah. So we took the car. His excuse, he's got to rally it about for a bit because he's going to be No, he's not even the driver tomorrow. He's literally not the driver tomorrow. But he's got to rally about anyway, and so he can tell the geezer he's going to be driving what he's going to, what he needs to do to. So what excuse that he's supposed to rally it about anyway. Right, we take over a field, drive it into Collier Road, through Romford, all the bait areas. Now we didn't get caught. Eventually we ploy it up. Go home for the night. This is not the exciting part of the story. Going home and going to sleep for the night. We say we'll meet up again nice and early, and we're going to annoy the driver until we can wake him up because he doesn't know he's driving yet. We're just going to turn up in the Chorley and go, oi oi. This is as organised as it used to get for me. So we meet up early the next morning. Yeah, really early, and I say really early, 7. We'll probably meet up about 7. We're in the motor 7, half 7. We go and get the driver. He's in bed as per, pretending he can't hear us. We're bibbing, we're knocking, calling. We decide to go and drive and go and get a 4-pack of Stella. As you do at 8 o'clock in the morning, yeah. So we went and got him. Then we go back, and he's still pretending he's asleep. We get him up by about 9:30, 10. Yeah, it's a liberty, right? But he was here, oh hello boys, and all that. Yeah, we're giving it all like pretending he didn't know. He'd been out and this is a Saturday morning, so Friday night he'd been out, yeah. He was older than us, but he used to laugh his head. He used to laugh his head. He used to love the pair of us. We turn up at his we turn up at his yard in Chorley Motors. We go, do you want to be the driver today? And he's always up for it. I mean, literally, he'd pull up outside. He'd have to do nothing. He'd pull up outside places, just get an even split. I know the driving you're gonna get weighed off as well, yeah. But yeah, he started laughing, car mate. This is bait, like, well, I don't know if we've got a Orion, an Escort, whatever we've got, a Sierra, Fiesta even, maybe, who knows. Now we're on him, yeah, we got him, right, so sweet. Tools, we ain't got nothing real, right? But me and matey, who we turn up with, have got what we need, what we say we're gonna need, right? We've got a, one of those things that you can, one of those things, yeah. I don't know why, it's not a lightsaber, and a plastic and a toy, yeah, made in Taiwan special, yeah. Toy gun. There's no two ways about it, yeah. And it was so red hot that we had it wrapped up in a bag because so you could just see the shape, yeah. It looked ridiculous. Probably a water pistol. Might have even been a water pistol. I genuinely can't remember, but it could have been. This was how ridiculous it was. Like, it could have had an orange or blue or red bit at the end, like, it's definitely so bait that we had to put it in a bag, right? Don't know where we're going. We haven't got a clue where we're going. We just know we've got the motor, and me and mate are up for it, and the driver's always up for it. So things are going to happen. We're always going to get money, allegedly. So we're driving about now, yeah. We get to a sweet shop, right? We go, this is the one, yeah. It's in the middle, literally in the middle of nowhere. It's a sweet shop with nothing but houses around it, yeah. It's a sweet shop slap bang in the centre of nothing, right? Lovely. Me and matey jump out, go in there. I've got the I haven't got. I'll tell you what I haven't got. I haven't got the made in Taiwan special. Yeah, that's what I haven't got, right? But I'm not going to the fronts. The other geezer is, yeah. So he goes to the front. The thing about these sweet shops is some of them really don't want to defend their stuff and they don't want to give it up. Yeah, this is one of them geezers. Flat out said no, and he's pulled out. Have you ever seen the? This was genuine as well. Have you ever seen Crocodile Dundee? That's not a thing. This is a thing, and he just pulls it out like a big old, big old tree cutter. That's what the geezer did. Me and matey looked at each other and was like, no. And he's basically chased us out the shop. Yeah, gone to the shop. Got to hold my hands up. Yeah, we didn't want to know. Like, chased back to the car and was gone. Told the driver what happened. Not the first time we've had to leave somewhere empty-handed, yeah? We'll go somewhere else. We'll go somewhere where it's not. We brought it on top where we are now. We end up going towards Basildon Way, Tilbury Way, Grays Way or whatever, yeah? Somewhere along them lines. We went that way. And, the adrenaline's going, shaking in the car and all that, yeah. Eventually, like, we're getting further and further away. We know we're not going to get pulled now. We're starting to laugh about it. We're mellowing down. We're telling the driver what happened. The geezer just didn't fall for it. We wanted the fags out of there, the snout, the cigarettes behind the counter. That was the first thing we wanted. We was going to jump over and get, and he just didn't have none of it. What? We both looked at each other like, nah, mate, turn around and run. Now we're getting to where we're going. Yeah, we're driving around. We're looking. We don't know what we're looking for. Just anywhere with money, right? We get to a little villagey part of somewhere out of the way. We see might have been a bookies. Could have been. It's plotted up Saturday down. You know what I mean? You know, they take some bets on a Saturday. You're never gonna get rich out of a bookies. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, most I've ever seen out of a bookies was 10 grand, 1-0. Yeah, that's it. Um, you can average the float out of there, 1,500 quid or something, right? Um, but young, stupid Saturday, 10 grand split 3 ways, lovely. You know what I mean? And anyway, I'm not saying lovely because I was enjoying it, because this was great. Far from it. Far from it. Don't do it. So anyway, we see the gaff, right? There's nowhere to park really, right? We've only got this one car. We don't want the car to be seen because you've got to go back. I'm from Romford at these times, yeah. So we're all sort of from similar areas, yeah. So we've got to get back there, so we don't want the car to be seen. So we want to park it out of the way somewhere. We're young, we can run. Basically, there's a park, yeah, with a gate. We park one side, we go through the park, and it's like basically a field, really, more than a park. There's like probably a roundabout and a swing in the distance, and a football field over there, like the five-a-side one in a cage. It's a big old field, and there's like probably a pond over there. We're walking through the middle of the field, really, big old gated field with like parking it there, football pitch there. You know what I mean? It's massive. We're going, yeah, we can get through this easy. We'll run through this. We walk, saving up our energy. Um, as we get out of the other side, so we're walking. It's ages. Like for one, you can't see even if from one side to the other. If you were standing at one gate and was looking at someone running towards the other thing, they'd look that big. It's, it's far, yeah, right. And we got there, right? As we're walking, we're like geeing each other up, yeah, right. You hold the door, bang, I'm gonna go in, go to the front, don't let anyone in or out, you stand near the door, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we're geeing it up, yeah, we'll be in, we'll be out, we're gonna get blank, we're gonna get loads. As we're walking out, we got nothing, we got our hoods on. As we get out the thing, as we get out the park, things come down. Like well, we've already got the gloves on, they're in our pockets, yeah. Things come out, doors open, person with the bag goes to the front, other person at the back. Blah blah blah. Long story short, not quite 10, just under. But Saturday, right? Yeah, 3 of us. Anyway, I'll get to the money bit afterwards. Yeah. So now we come out there. Yeah. Now run through the part, and Saturday's always busy. Don't a bookie unless you get there at the end. The bookie's usually on a Saturday is like full of builders and roofers and geezers who come out the pub and this and that. It's rammed, mate. Yeah. People will look at it and think, yeah, that's my winnings. I've read a statement before from I've read a couple of the geezers said it, and you know, a couple of different statements from different people. When I went away for it, I went away for free. Yeah. A couple of them was like, when I was like, what did you feel as he was doing it? It's like, he's nicking my winnings. So anyone out there that I took your winnings, I do apologise, but anyway. So a couple of, you know, we can't walk it. A couple of them might want to might want their winnings. Bang, we bolted out. Yeah, no one's chasing us. We're all right. But mate, this was far, yeah. And we thought we could run this quick. We're running. We felt like we were running quicksand, and like we're running too quick because the adrenaline's going. So like, I'm out of breath quick. He's much more fitted than me. He made it much more better than me. But mate, I was collapsing. Anyway, we got in the motor, and mate, his asked us, "Are you alright? Are we sweet? You're running a bit quick. I can't breathe." He tells him we're alright. Yeah, we're fine. Just go. We drive off. No one sees us. And yeah, over 9, just about. And like I said, no one's getting rich from the bookies, and is 3 grand each really worth it? I thought it was back then, stupidly. What did it pay for? So dropped off Lakeside. I'll go Lakeside. after we split the money, I go Lakeside, I get an outfit, I get a cab home, get a cab all the way home, because I think I'm big stuff now. I've got money to pay for a cab from Lakeside to Romford. Woohoo! Put my new outfit on, pop down the pub, you know, probably a Machino shirt, probably a Machino shirt. If I'm not mistaken, it was a pirate Machino shirt, had all pirate theme all over it. It was horrible, white and black, horrible, mate. But yeah, I didn't even like it when I see it, but I bought it, yeah, because it was Machino. And jeans, I probably bought Armani jeans and a pair of 110s. Down the pub, loads of sniff, hotel, skint on Monday, probably. If you enjoyed that, hit the subscribe. Again, don't do it. Nobody wants to live like that. Hit the subscribe, and we'll chat again. Adios.